The round of 16 draw has just been completed in the Champions League, and oh my God, there is some amazing last 16 fixtures, and potentially now we know what everyone's going to be doing from the quarterfinals and to the semi-finals. There's some big games. Let's go through them. My favourite game of the round of 16 has got to be Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. That is going to be tasty. That's going to be fiery. There's going to be cards. There's bound to be sending offs, controversy, the lot. I'm looking forward to that the most. Also, Liverpool, look, they were the number one seed in the group stages, and they get rewarded for being number one with a game against PSG. As your luck, PSG are probably playing just as well as they've ever done in the Champions League, in my opinion, in the last few years. Even without the likes of Messi, Neymar and Mbappe, they look more of a team. That would be a tricky game for Liverpool, but if they get through that, they could actually potentially get Aston Villa in the quarterfinals. They've got a game against Club Brugge. And actually, look, Brugge have been pretty good. In fact, Brugge beat Aston Villa in the group stages earlier on in this competition. So that's not going to be an easy two ties for Villa. But you would imagine they'll get the job done. And it could be a brilliant game against Liverpool in the quarterfinals. Arsenal, they've got PSV. They could have had PSV or Feyenoord. They got PSV. Now, PSV, they've done pretty well, knocking out Juventus in the last knockout round. That won't be as straightforward, but you would imagine Arsenal will get through. But if they do get through, which we probably expect they will, they've got one of the Madrid teams. So that's going to be a tricky quarterfinal potentially for Arsenal later on in the competition. We've got an all-German tie in Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen as well. That should be a great game. Inter Milan take on Feyenoord, Lille take on Dortmund, and Barcelona get Benfica. Guys, let me know what you think of the draw. Who do you think has got the best run to the final? For me, looking at that draw, I wouldn't want to be on the left-hand side, put it that way. On the right, I think there's possibilities for someone there. You look at Barcelona, I think they've got probably the best draw out of the bigger teams, maybe potentially Bayern Munich, but I think they've got a tricky game against Leverkusen to get through first. But I want to know in the comments, what do you think? Who's getting through and who is making it to the Champions League final?